Hey everybody, how's it going? Today's topic is, did you pick your parents? Did you pick them? Did they pick you? Well, you about to find out today. All right, let's go.
Ingram Experience, the Ingram Experience. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show.
Everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the latest episode of the Ingram Experience. Today we're going to be talking about the big question that I just proposed in the intro. Did you pick your parents? Okay, so before we get started, I have to ask you to please set aside all of your beliefs, okay, for this video. Like, just for this video so you can absorb what I'm about to tell you, because it's all new information. I'm guessing if you already knew, good for you. If you didn't, you about to learn today. So just whether it's your religion, you know, your non-religion, your beliefs, your non-beliefs, just set everything to the side so that you can get this, okay? So let's just use our imaginations right now, okay? And let's imagine that instead of us only understanding that we come from this earth, let's just say that there is a spirit world that's right above or on top of our world or our dimension. So we live in the third dimension. Let's just say I'm speaking about the fourth and fifth dimensions. Let's just say, okay? So now let's imagine that these dimensions that I'm explaining, that they are what we'll call the spirit world. And let's just say that before we're humans, we all are these gods and goddess spirits, just floating around, doing what we want, going where we want. We already know everything. And then imagine that, you know, you're floating around as this all-knowing being, and you find out about this thing called Earth. And you're like, whoa, Earth? I kind of want to do that. That sounds fun. Where you get to forget everything. You get to be born as a baby. You get to have a family, potentially be taken care of or not, depending on what your situation is. And then be a human, be an adult, have a family, fall in love, you know, get to do all this stuff, right? Now, in this proposed universe that I've just proposed, right? That sounds fun to me. Like, I would want to do that. So, okay. Do you have that? If you don't, rewind it, rewatch it. If you still didn't get it, rewind it, rewatch it, and just keep doing that until it finally sinks in a little bit, okay? This imaginary situation that I'm talking about. So let's just say that before you came to Earth, so you signed up, you know, just as if you're going to sign up to go to Disneyland or Disney World or Six Flags or something like that. But let's say there's a waiting list, you know, you signed up, and then finally it's your turn. Like, oh yeah, Justin, you get to go to Earth. You get to be a human. You get to be a baby. Woo! So then the next part of this process is, what do you want to look like? So we decide what we look like, right? Body type and everything. And another thing is, you pick your parents. So you have all these meetings with these different spirits that you either like or you don't. It's like you interview, like imagine like interviewing all of these different people or spirits to decide who you want. And then okay, have any of you wondered, like, man, what are the chances that I was born where I was born with the parents that I had? Like, that's so crazy. No, it's not crazy, because you literally chose it. And the other day when I was doing my Reiki training, I met this nice lady that we were just talking about veganism and, you know, and animals and, you know, and just like what's going on. And then she made the statement, you know, it's so wild because like I didn't choose to be born. And I had to double take, like, yes, you did. You think everybody that's born on this earth didn't ask? That's not how it works. No, in the spirit realm, I'm using quotations for now until we all get on the same page. In the spirit realm, it's just different. But my point is that, let's say that before we came, you know, I'm just going to speak in actual terms. Before you came here, you picked your parents, you picked what you look like, you picked where you wanted to live. Like, I was born in Southern California in Pasadena, the sunniest, best place to be born. There's no way that was an accident. There's no way. And knowing me, yeah, no, definitely. I picked this. And it's like, we pick our parents so they can give us a specific experience on this earth in our lives. It's like we pick what experiences we want before we come. Before you're a baby. This is before you're a baby. You come to Earth as a baby. When you come, you forget everything. Because remember, this is the land of forgetful. Because if you remembered everything that you know as an all-knowing light God being, Earth wouldn't be that fun. you literally wouldn't be able to learn anything. Hold on, are people cutting the grass right? Okay, hold up. I gotta move. Okay, that was pretty ridiculous. So like, as I was explaining things, like the gardener guy came and started cutting the grass right while I'm doing the video. It's like, oh, perfect timing. So back to what I was saying about this whole choosing your parents thing, because people have gone through their lives where, you know, they really resent their parents and they hate their parents, you know, and there are also people that really love their parents and they look up to their parents. And we all grow up with different parents. You know, we all grow up with different parents, and just know the parents that you have, you chose your parents. Like, it's like, okay. And also, if you are questioning anything that I'm saying, which I know is going to happen, you know, people will be like, whoa, what do you mean we picked our parents? It's like, does it sound that crazy? Just think about how your life has gone. Think about where you're at in your life now. And then take your parents out of the equation. And also, if you're in a situation where you didn't have parents in the conventional way, think of your life if the people that birthed you had been added into your life, how different it would be. It's like we set up our lives here how we want them to be. And because of free will, it's up to us whether we decide to, you know, complete that task or not. You know, do we really want to have this job that we set up for ourselves in spirit world? Things might change when you're here. You might decide not to. But when it comes to how you look, where you live, like first, like where you're born and your parents, you picked it. Okay. So I hope that this can get in everybody's head so that they can understand the concept that you actually have a lot more to do with your entire life situation than you may think. It's like, I don't think that anybody should put blame on themselves, because it's not what this is. It's more taking responsibility and having accountability for the choices that you already made and that you are now having to deal with. Right now, when it comes to my parents, I am now able to help heal things that have happened in our lives because of the Reiki, because of the energy work, because of my psychic development classes. Like, I'm able to understand and learn and know things that I didn't know before and that I had no idea about and that I didn't even think mattered. But straight up, you chose your parents. Okay? If you don't believe me, meditate on it. Meditate on what I'm saying. Sit down, close your eyes, turn off your music, or play some nice, soft, calming music. And ask yourself, did I choose my parents? And just see what the answer is. Because right now, I'm telling you you did, but I don't expect anybody to believe me, which is okay, because I'm just here to teach. I'm just here to explain, and I'm here to show what is up. That's why I'm here, to help with all that kind of stuff. So today's question was, did we choose our parents? And my answer is, yes, we did. Right? So that's all I got for you today. Maybe we'll have another question next week. Maybe it'll be something else. Who knows? But, you know, the spirit world wants you all to know certain things, and they've designated me as one of the people to help tell you and teach you. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope it gave you a lot to think about, because when I first heard this, double explode. Like my mind like exploded, then imploded, then exploded, then imploded again, and then stayed like that. So that's where I'm at. So, you know, leave some comments in the comments if you have any questions. You know, tell me how you feel about it. Please, you know, keep it kosher. You know, let's keep it positive. Only positive comments, please. And I'll see y'all next week. All right. Bye. See you in the spirit world. Did you also all know that we astral project when we sleep? Hey!
Experience the Ingram Experience. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. Ingram Experience, the Ingram Experience. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show.